Hello everyone and welcome to the Not For Hire YouTube channel. Today I'm here with the one, the only, Jolly Green. If this is the first video you've ever seen of this truck, this is Season 2, Episode 1. You're going to want to go back and watch Season 1 and start from the beginning. I think it's worth the watch. This truck has come a long way. First thing we're going to do is check the oil. Let's see. Oh shit, wait, it's been so long I forgot. Has a dipstick. Right on the full mark. Next thing we're going to do is hook up these batteries. I got some batteries out of my dump truck just to get it running and moved. You'll probably clean those up, would probably help. Let me clean all these up first. Here's a question for you guys. Do you put the jumpers on top of the main cables or underneath the main cables? Like this? Or like this? We'll just go with them on top for today. Second thought, I think I'm gonna go on top. You guys can let me know. Feels better this way. Oh, crap. I gotta hook this side up last. Okay, it's all hooked up, 12 volts, so let's try to remember how to get in this thing. It's gonna be fun. I forgot how decent this truck is. This is one of my nicer trucks. Do need a passenger seat, or a driver's seat, I should say. But cool. Let's see if we have juice. Woo! Oh, I missed that sound. Oh, so cool. Let me give it one last look around before I go cranking it over. Does everything look under there? Belts where they're supposed to be. Dusty. Everything looks in place. All right, let's crank it up. All right. What do you guys think? Is it gonna start? It's been over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I haven't done anything. So, cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh, add a gear. Let's see. Oh, already. Okay, well, that was easy. And it shuts off. Wow. It's already building air, too. God, I love this truck. I mean, I guess I'll have to start them back up, let them run, build air, and then I'll just pull them forward. Since it wants to run. I got nervous there for a minute. I thought that was it. Uh-oh. Make sure everything's alright. It sounded a little choppy. Look at the fuel filter. He's waving at us. He's waving at you guys. I don't remember ever turning that on, but maybe I did. Pressure slowly because we got a million leaks. It is out. Got the gear down already. We got air built up, but we got a low water light, so let's just get them moved. Dirty. Oh, the light went off for the low coolant, so that's good. Still gotta check it though. That's one thing we're doing this season. All these air leaks, definitely fixing them all. Alright, now that I got Jelly Green out here in the open so I can get around him, let's give him a good bath and check everything over and see everything I need to get done, and then we're going to tackle one major problem this truck's had since the beginning. Alright, got the outside cleaned up pretty good. Now I'm going to lift the cab up. But one thing I'm going to do, which they're driving me nuts, is take these hoses off. Because they're not like they're, you know, any good anyways. And I'm going to get the rubber ones like everyone told me to do anyways. So let's just get rid of these. Come on. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna take these off and put some caps in there for now. I gotta change this tractor protection valve anyways. That was what I'm really worried about is I'm getting tangled up in the drive shaft or something, so at least now they're not in the way. Does this thing work? Oh yeah, lower, raise. Oh yeah, now I remember. A lot of work I've done so far. Nice. Alright, so the next day, I power washed yesterday until my arms couldn't hold the wand anymore. And as you can see, some of my paint job didn't hold up so well. So I got some work to do. Repainting. This side's not that bad, but look at the other side. Yikes. So, yeah, I got a little bit of work to do, but gonna be repainting this side anyways, because finally gonna fix the one thing that I get the most comments on every single video. There's at least one comment that says Jolly Green idles too high, which I totally agree with you. If you guys recall, this pump was completely blocked. I couldn't get any fuel through it when I first got it. It's been nothing but problems. I got it unblocked by just shoving air through it continuously and cranking it over until something came through. And then now it runs good, but it just won't idle. And sometimes it's a little choppy for no reason, and then it will run perfect other times, but it still won't get below 1,900 RPM. So 1,000 RPM or 900. It bounces between 900 and 1,000. So I don't think it's air at all, and I checked that. I don't think it's air because how easy the truck started up after sitting for almost 2 years. So I don't think that's an issue. Also, if you guys recall, there was a tear in the filter screen at the top of the pump. Right there. I went and got a quote to have this pump rebuilt. It is going to cost $1,000. But, I mean, $1,000 now and not having to worry about it versus breaking down and having it towed. You know, $1,000 tow bill is nothing when it comes to big stuff, and who knows what I'll be towing. So now is the time to get this done and not have to worry about it while I'm driving down the road. So without further ado, let's get some wrenches. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to make a wrench too to get around the back side of this pump. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. But let's get started. All right, so to get this pump off, we got to take off the Jake brake switch, which is 7/16, I believe. These are 5/8. I believe there's 3 of these and one, if you can see it back there. You can just see it, a 7/16 12 point there. And then way down in the bottom down there, there's another 5/8. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a 5/8 under there, I believe, on the back side, and my power steering lines are in the way. So I'm gonna have to go up and around, and that's why I think I have to make a wrench, but we'll see when we get there. Oh, and I gotta take the linkage off and all the lines here, but I'm gonna wait till the end so I'm not working in diesel fuel. Let's just see. Alright, well, we got one loose at least. Let's take that switch off. Yep, 7/16. Let's just have a slot. Oh, there's actually a few bolts that hold that on. Let's get this linkage out of the way. That's the right wrench, right? Awful lot of dirt on that bolt, and I pulled it straight out. Or maybe it's old thread locker or something. Same with this bolt. Yikes. What is all that? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Alright, I'm working on the last bolt, and I actually got the wrench. You can see it down in there. Probably not. Down there. Well, it's blurry, but you have to take my word for it. It's on the bolt. So, kind of got lucky, and the wrench is actually in there. So let's pray this thing comes loose. I don't know if it came loose or it just... I think it did. Didn't move as much as I was hoping, so I think I'm still gonna have to do something else here. Alright, well, this wrench isn't working, so I'm gonna make one fit. This is an old Husky 5/8, and my plan is to flatten out this head and put a bend on it so it'll reach around. So let's pull out the torches and bend this into what I need. Uh-oh. Oh, it's on there. Oh, it popped off. Oh, yeah. Yes. Look at that. Cool. Oh, it's out. Just don't drop it. Oh, dropped it, of course. Ugh. There it is. I got it. Nice. Alright, I did put one bolt back in so it didn't bind when I was taking this bolt out. I think that's all of them that are holding that on. Now I'm going to take all these lines off this spring. Alright. That one's loose. That one's loose. Luckily I just did all these, so coming apart pretty easy. Well, I gotta get these two out of the way and I can get that one out. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There it is. There was a bolt that fell down here. I saw it sitting back there. Don't know where that goes. Overall, that really wasn't that bad to get out. Good look at it. So it goes in for a rebuild. You gotta read the numbers there. NTC 350. Alright, I got the ports taped up. I was gonna take this this cap off and see what button's in it. I think this has a factory seal on it. I'm not sure. It's a weird seal, but I mean, I've never really seen one anyway, so. Oh, it's already broken. Maybe I will open it. Never mind. Yeah, let's, I'm gonna take this cap off. I want to see how the button comes out anyways. I never took one apart. I don't think it'll matter if I do this. You know, at the rebuilders. I should probably ask, but... worked out good. Looks a lot better. Now I can actually work on it. I'm sure those guys will appreciate that. Save them some time cleaning it. Save me some money, maybe. Alright, let's take this cap off. Look what that says. Made in Japan. Pretty cool. You got made in Japan there, and then you got a USA stamp over here. Pretty cool. I feel like that black stuff isn't good. I think you gotta take that snap ring out, and then all this stuff will, the spring and everything will come out with it. That's an idle screw. I did try to adjust that. I turned it like 2 turns each way and it didn't do anything, so. But let's get some snap ring pliers and pull that out. Oh, crap, I got them going the wrong way. Oh! Uh-oh. Crap. There it is. Alright, we're good. We're okay. It's getting rebuilt anyways, right? Doesn't seem to want to move or come out. Oh, that's not good. Man. I think that's all you gotta do to take that out. It won't come out. It moves, but it just won't come out. I don't know. Thought there was a button in there, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the button. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch somebody's video to see. Alright. 20 minutes later, I watched half a dozen YouTube videos, and turns out that is the button. And there's supposed to be a spring behind it, and that thing is seized big time, and it's all rusty. The cylinder's all rusty, and the end of the needle's all rusty and scabbed up. And every pump that I see, all of the inside is all nice and shiny and clean. And this, I think this is algae, stuff that grows on a pump. But I think this has to be out of fuel for this to grow, or got water in it or something. So, and, you know, like I said, this was plugged. And it had that tear in the screen, so I'm sure a lot of this crap got in there too. This just gives me confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. And I'm actually really happy I took this apart, because this is definitely what's wrong with it. I'm going to try to get that button out, and so you can see what number it is. I don't know if it's going to go well, but we're going to try. Alright, we're just going to give it a little love tap with a punch here and see what happens. Oh, it is moving. So that's a good start. Just going to clean it up in there, and at least when I push it the other way, hopefully nothing will be in the way. That worked. I didn't think it would. Yikes. That is dirty. Yikes. Ugh. Wiped it off. N17 USA MS. That's it. Very gross. I'm so glad I didn't try to just run this pump. It is shot. It's just filthy. But there's no way to clean that without taking it all apart, so. N17. I guess that's the number of the button. I don't know. They even found the washer that was behind the button. It went flying. I'm just putting everything in a bag because no sense in me putting it back together. Also, the technical term for this is a idle spring plunger. Not a button, but sometimes people call it a button. And that's what I was calling it, and I know somebody's going to say something. So, correction. Idle spring plunger. Okay, now we know. I got everything taped off. Compressor's taped off. It's going to sit for about a week. We're going to get some rain too. So I'm going to lower the cab back down. I went to go put this tire back on the bead, but it's full of water, so sucking it out. Yeah, I'm missing a few leg hairs there, but you know, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to get that tire on the bead. I'm glad that's finally on. That was driving me nuts, that tire being off the bead. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but that's fixed. I guess now I can let it down off the jack. I want to see what the inside of this tank looks like. Sending unit's still holding up. Still pretty clean in there. Oh, I left the metal rod from the old sending unit in there. That's nice. Oh, and there's a chain. Oh no, that's from the cap. The old, must be the old. Oh no, yeah, it's the old cap. I didn't fish that out. That's nice. Just blocking the feed too. Nice. Well, gotta fix that. All right, I made up this magnet stick here so I can get down in there. Hey, you think that was blocking up the fuel line just a little bit? Nice. Alright, well, the only thing left to do is wait for the pump to come back from the rebuilders and go source some new fuel hoses for the crossover pipe and all the lines leading up to the filter and then to the pump. But I need a couple days to recover from this. So subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I'd say we're probably only about 30% done with this truck. So there's still plenty to see, and I'm going to do everything to the best of my abilities. I actually really enjoy working on it, and even the problems really aren't that big of a problem. So all that being said, until next time, everyone, thanks for watching. Are you still here? Hello everyone that made it to the end of the video, all the way to the end. I know there's only a few of you. Hey Zane, what's up buddy? I wanted to address the whole thing that I talked about last season with Microsoft. What I could tell you, well, I don't really care, it's been years now. Microsoft turned 10 Studios, I believe is the name of it, came out and they flew somebody overnight from Washington State to Connecticut to take all kinds of pictures of Jolly Green so they can make a digital print. For what, I still really don't know. They said it was, I can tell you, like, the company they were doing it for was the company that owns the franchise that vehicles turn into robots. I can tell you that much. And Turn 10 Studios does a lot of racing game stuff, but I don't really know what they would want, you know, a semi for, because they don't really have truck games. What I would really like to see is like a Microsoft flight sim, but for trucks, so that way you can like truck all over the United States, like you can fly planes like all over the world, or actually over drive trucks all over the world would be even cooler. But you know, something like that would be cool. But you know, I'll keep my fingers crossed. But you know, honestly, I really don't know what they're gonna do. I don't have any proof in my hands to show you or anything like that. So you kind of have to just take my word for it, and we'll hope someday that something comes out and we'll see Jolly Green, you know, a truck that looks like Jolly Green out there. But yeah, that's it. So now you know just about as much as I do. But yeah, all right, guys. I really appreciate you, and you guys are the ones I make videos for, really. And yeah, I get comments, I get DMs, I get everything from you, wondering where I am and yelling at me to get my projects done, and I appreciate you. But that's it. That's all I got to say. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.